Okay, I can see everyone, or I can see the video over on YouTube. There goes the Facebook notification. So we are live on both platforms now. Just let me know if you can hear me. Hi there. Good morning, good afternoon, good day. I wish I could say good day in like an Australian accent. Hi there. Okay, so we'll give everybody about a minute to get in here. So while we're waiting, who is completely done shopping for Thanksgiving? I knocked it all out yesterday. I left here. I want to say I was at Sam's by I think 9:45. So I went to Sam's, then came home and dropped everything off. I went to Price Chopper, came back home, dropped everything off. Went to the pharmacy, came back home, went to the pharmacy again. And I snuck a little trip into Hobby Lobby to pick up a gift for my new neighbor that's moving in today. So yeah, by dinner time last night, I was completely exhausted. I don't usually leave the house that many times. In fact, I rarely leave the house, but I was gone literally like all day. But I have everything purchased, everything. Yeah. So I have, well, David will pick up the turkey today, but I got everything for gumbo and then everything for our meal tomorrow. So it feels good to have everything. I usually have to run out and grab. Oh, no, usually I wait till the day before. Who am I kidding? Yes, I usually go shopping the day before, but not this year. Last year they didn't have my raspberry jello for my cranberry salad. There were several things that I couldn't find sage like the year before for dressing. So I have learned my lesson that I'm going to be a little bit earlier on my shopping. Okay, so we can get started now. It is officially noon on the the 24th, November 24th. Yeah, so Chase's birthday was yesterday. Um, in fact, he was born on a Monday. And I actually brought him home on Turkey Day, 29 years ago. Yeah. Okay, so Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Small Business Saturday. I'm going to do my housekeeping notes first because I know everybody's kind of crazy, busy right now. So we're going to make a really simple project. In fact, well, I'm not even going to explain the project just yet because I might lose some of y'all before I even get started. So, I have two choices for my Black Friday Cyber Monday special, and you get to choose which one you want. They both have their own host code, and all the details will be sent via my newsletter and on my blog as soon as I sign off with y'all. So I'm not going to talk too much about it other than to tell you that each of them have their own host code, and I'll show you an example. Option number 2 is the rhinestones and this calendar. I ordered these specially for this event. I love using these type of calendars because I like I like the box for each day, but then that's all this is. So I have a big planner that I use for other things, but just for a calendar at a glance, I love these, and I've been getting these for years. And then the second special, or I should say option number 1, is I'm giving away my fabric baskets with a retired stamp set with a minimum order. So all the stamp sets have been predetermined in their fabric basket, and all the pictures will be posted on my blog, like I said, as soon as we sign off. So make sure you read all the rules and all the details before you place your order. Okay? Now, because this is the day before Thanksgiving and I am live, I could be up there cooking something, but I'm not. I'm going to actually make the paper pumpkin project for November. I don't know when I got it in, and I normally don't do these, but I have to tell you, this is in my wheelhouse here. I love 3D projects. I love boxes. And so I went ahead and opened it up and took these out. I actually went ahead and made one because y'all know I have a hard time following instructions. So we're going to make 3 of these really quickly, and then I'm going to make a couple suggestions. The refill kit is available, and I have to tell you, um, if you're not a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, the only way you can get the refill kits is if you are a subscriber. So you should subscribe because you don't even have to have this stamp set to make these projects look really cute. The refill became available today. I wrote the item number down. Um, yes, 159424, and it's $10. So let's make our first one. They're so cute. I just love it. So this is the box. So you're going to fold on the score lines. Well, I'm going to make it, and then I'm going to tell you the idea that came to me today. Okay, so you're just going to add now you get a little mini tear and tape. I'm not touching that. I'm saving that to go on a trip with me. It's so cute. So I'm just going to use my regular everyday tear and tape. That's the perfect little travel size. Although tear and tape is not that big, but still. That reminds me, I've given my sister 2 quilts and she won't use neither one of them. And I keep trying to convince her to use one. And she's like, no, what if something happens? I'm like, then I'll make you another one. Just use the thing. I'm like, what are you waiting for? We're not going to live forever. She needs to use the quilt, right? That sounds kind of not the best thing to talk about, but I'm always saving things for later. Are y'all guilty of that? Like purses, for example. I used to save purses and bags, and now I'm like, what am I doing? I'm using this thing. I used to save paper also, designer series paper. I use those now for like welcome packets for my new downline. I'm also using them for thank you cards, even though it's retired paper. Look how cute this is. So it's like a tree base. So we're actually going to start with this one. And the fabulous thing about this is that it actually gives you the little lines of where to attach your box, making it really simple. So I'm going to add my tear and tape to the bottom. And then remove the backing. Okay, now. Okay, now let me show you what my idea was, okay? So when I did this, I was like, oh, that's so cute. I mean, technically, we're supposed to add the tree to the back side, and then it's going to be a nice little gift box. But what if you did this? What if you did like all of them in a row and then kind of made like, you know what I'm saying? So look, like if we make them all in a row, that would be so cute to put on like your mantle or something, like a row of trees. Yeah, and you don't even, so what I'm saying is that you don't even have to put the backing on there. Just have this. So you could do like a little, the Advent thingy where you could put a little gift in here. So you could just have these all setting up and then each day have like a little treat in there. So you'd have to cut some more boxes, but that would be easy enough to do. All you have to do really is take this one and then trace it on a piece of cardstock and cut it out with your scissors. It's not too hard to do. Okay. I'm going to make it the way it's supposed to so y'all can see exactly how it's supposed to be. But I'm telling you, you got lots of options. Sorry, I'm trying to read comments and I'm like completely like not even looking at what I'm doing. Listen, so Mary said I'm inspiring her. I have to tell you, ever since Andrew took over Paper Pumpkin, really the kids just keep getting better and better and better and better. He is 100. There's several people that now are in the Paper Pumpkin committee or whatever you call it, and they're fabulous. Yeah, the projects just they're so much better now. So if you haven't subscribed in a really long time, you should give it a try again. And if you don't like 3D projects, you can always turn these into cards. Like this right here could go right on a card front. Now you might have to trim it down some because this measures 5 inches by yeah, it would have to go on a really big envelope. But most of you guys already have that little, what's our envelope punch board that we used to have? We still use that thing, right? Even though we don't sell it anymore, it's a fabulous tool for making envelopes. I think if you didn't cut the tree down, you might, I don't know if it would require extra postage or not. So the next one that we're making is the presents. I love these colors. And it goes like my bingo event that we're having on the 4th. We're using Pool Party. So y'all, this kit really, I love it. I love the colors. I'm not making sweet potatoes tomorrow, and Brooke's gonna kill me. But I can't make sweet potatoes and not eat them, so I'm not making them, and I haven't told her. But I am making gumbo, and I'm making cauliflower rice for the first time. I don't know how it's going to taste, but I cannot not have gumbo, and I'm not sure I can eat gumbo without rice. It's too spicy. I could make it less spicy, but then that wouldn't be good for everyone else. Okay, there's that one. And now I'm just putting on tear and tape and talking up a storm. Dave and I both woke up at like 6 o'clock today. And by 8:30, he was like, it's only 8:30. I'm like, I know. I hate time change. I'm still, it's like it takes us all year to finally get adapted to the time change, and then the time changes again. So some people time change don't affect. For me, it really affects me. That's one of the reasons why I have a hard time going on some of these Stampin' Up! Incentive trips. It's kind of sort of why I don't go on some of them. That and the long travel. I don't do well. I remember the first time I went to Hawaii, I was up in the middle of the night. Everybody else was sleeping, and I was in the bathroom reading my book because I didn't want to wake the family. I never really adjusted to the time the time there. Okay, so tell me, what is y'all's favorite food for Thanksgiving? What's your favorite in the comment section? Tell us what your favorite is. Instead of me doing all the talking, I'm going to let y'all do some talking. How about that? I would almost have to say that mine actually is the gumbo. I don't know. Sweet potatoes that I'm not making. Okay, there's that. Now, Look how cute. This would be perfect for my snowman soup this year that I have not yet made. Well, we still have time. It's not even December yet, so. Okay, now I'm going to show you something. Oh, goodness, I dropped it. Oh, well. Okay, so you know how I've been making these little table decor thingies. So here's the pilgrim hat. So these could be your little, they could be on your table for Christmas instead of, you know, like we got the pumpkins and the pilgrim hat. For Thanksgiving, you can use these for your table decor. Each person could get one. Okay, so now this part's done. Now we're going to slide this over and we're going to stamp the images. So I'm going to use this one and this one and then a round one. And I'm not using my little spot because I'm saving it for a special something. I don't really know. You know, I keep them all organized and I use them sometimes when I travel. Sometimes I use them in the car. Okay, where's my little round ones? I don't know. Okay, I'm not running behind. Oh, there it is. So one round, two rectangles, and Flirty Flamingo. I love this color. So Merry Christmas goes on the tree. And then Happy Holidays is going to go on the snowman. And like I said, if you order just the refill and you don't get the stamp set, we have so many really awesome greetings in our catalog. So you could use other greetings. Well, he's not going there. How many does it make? Let's see. I think it makes 3, 6, 9. It makes 9. So that's 9 of them for $10 for the refill. You just don't get the stamp set. Okay. Now, this one's going to get attached here, and they come with these awesome little mini paper clips. We only need 3. Okay, there's that one. Now where does this one go? This one goes up here. Not that you have to make it exact, but where's that one go? Oh, right there. Now, the twine that comes in the kit, I decided I wanted to save my twine too. I don't know why. You know why? I know why. I want to save it till I'm really going to use these. So, like, if you had 9 people you were giving these to, then I would use the real twine that coordinates with it. But I'm hoarding that like I'm going to do the tear and tape. So I'm using something different. But these are really pretty. But I don't want to waste them right now. So this is what I'm putting in the bags. These cellophane bags also come in the kit. And these little yummy cookies fit in here perfectly. And they kind of match with the color a little bit. It looks a little like Flirty Flamingo, right? So let me show you. I got these at that Dollar Tree. Strawberry wafers. I love them. I can't eat them. They're bad for me, but I really like them. And instead of using the twine, I'm going to use our retired polka dot ribbon because it looks really pretty with it. And I have bunches of it left over because I love it so much. And then that way, because I am not giving these store-bought cookies to a neighbor or to a friend, I would put something much nicer in there. So when I go to really use these, I can just take this apart. Don't you wish we still had this ribbon? I do. Now, which one do I want to put this in? I'm going to put it in the tree. Now, my ribbon's too big. That's why your kit comes with twine. So, I could have made the bow a little smaller, but I like big bows. Anyhow, so see how cute that is? Now, I have all three of them already made to show you. So there's the tree. It looks the same. And then we've got the snowman. And then we have the present. Look how cute this would look though, all lined up. Oh my gosh. Yeah. See? They're big. They're huge. But, okay. Any questions for me? Let's put him in the middle. Okay, so one person said they're going to modify it. Oh yeah, absolutely. I would love to make a row of trees. Like I can just see making a whole line of trees and having them out. Of course, I already have two now, so I won't be decorating the back side for the rest of them probably. I'm going to leave, yeah, I'm going to leave the back piece off. These are, yes, they're paper pumpkin refills. You don't get the stamp set, but you don't really need the stamp set. We have lots of stamp sets that you can use to say Merry Christmas. This is one of those kits that it's like, initially when I saw it this morning, I wanted to order like 100. And then I'm like, well, wait a second. What do I need 100 for? I don't have 100 people I would give them to. But the item number is 159424. You can order the refills if you're a Paper Pumpkin subscriber. Yeah. And if you're not, then now's a good time to subscribe, right? Okay, so I'm looking at the comments. Oh, baked pineapple. I've never heard of baked pineapple, but I love pineapples. I'll have to Google that. Baked pineapple. Michelle said, several people said green bean casserole. Yep, sweet potato casserole, cornbread dressing. My mother and my sister make the best cornbread dressing. I can make it, but my family don't really much care for dressing, so I stopped making it. But I do love it, and especially the cornbread kind, not the stuffing kind. Okay, I looked at the questions on YouTube, so now I'm going to look at the questions over on Facebook. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you guys. Yes. Aw. This is the best kit. Well, you know what, though? The Christmas card one that was out a few months ago was really, really, really good. I actually assembled all those too. Yeah, so it comes with the bags, it comes with the tags. So one of the things that I didn't do is I didn't add the to and from tags on there, but that's because I don't want to use them, because if I'm going to give these away, then my tags would be all used up. So you can add your tags with that beautiful twine, and there's more tags in here. But yeah, it comes with everything: the bags, the tags, the boxes, the adhesive, the clips, the twine. Oh my gosh. And of course the stamp set, which I didn't really show you, but yeah. Okay, so don't forget about my Black Friday, Cyber Monday special. It actually starts today as soon as I sign off. Yeah, and I hope all of you guys have a very happy Thanksgiving. And I'll be back on Monday evening at 7 p.m. My normal time to go live. Okay, so I'll see you guys later. Bye.